We are already noticing the first change happening right now. The temperature has dropped significantly in the last couple of hours.
Yeah. It's just going to keep sliding,
Yeah.
and then it doesn't go up much over the weekend. I don't want it to get lost in the story that tomorrow is brutally cold.
Yes.
Despite the fact the sun will be out. So.
Yeah, that's going to be a difficult contrast in the morning.
Right.
To wake up and see the sun.
Exactly.
And it's hard for a lot of people who have already been struggling to heat their homes, and it's been a cold winter.
For sure. And you know, if your car battery is on the fritz, with the storm coming up, good idea to check on that too.
Yeah, don't want to be caught out in the temperatures this
That's
weekend.
for sure, and that'll be a concern in the storm on Monday. A few snow showers out there now as the Arctic air starts moving in. Most of these are in New Hampshire and southwestern Maine. Elsewhere, they've largely dried up, but there could be a spotty flurry. Here comes the cold. We're at 20 in Portland now. We may not hit 20 again until Tuesday. That's how cold the next few days are going to be. 3 in Rangeley, 6 in Greenville, and also 6 in Caribou right now. Here's the Arctic front that's coming through with the Arctic air. At the same time, there is warmth over the southeast, and that creates a battle zone for this storm to ride on. For most through the southeast, this will be a mess of ice. For us, it's just a pure snowstorm here in northern New England because it will be so cold both at the ground and up through the clouds. Here's a look at the timeline. 9 o'clock tonight, any flurries tend to dry up by about this time. Low temperatures tonight below 0 statewide. This is not accounting for the wind, which will be blowing about 10 to 20 miles per hour. So wind chills considerably colder, particularly up north. Sunshine through the day tomorrow, but it's ineffective. We maybe get to 10 in Portland, single numbers inland, and below 0 through the mountains and far north for a high temperature tomorrow. Tomorrow night, the wind eases up a little bit, and at the same time, high pressure is settling overhead. So the coldest temperature, not accounting for the wind, looks to be Sunday morning. Low temperatures at the coast about 5 below and close to 10 below far inland. There's the mess through the southeast, but as it comes here, a new area of low pressure forms off the mid-Atlantic. By definition, this is a nor'easter, but I think the impact for us is really just a cold snowstorm. Fortunately, there isn't that much wind. It'll get a little gusty on the south coast, and because the snow is so powdery and light, it won't cling to trees and power lines, so there's only a very low risk for any power outages caused by the snow. As for the storm itself, it is not going to be in a hurry to get out of here. Light snow looks like it even lingers into Monday evening, which means if it starts between Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, we're looking at more than a 24-hour storm for most of us. We'll give you a closer look at the timeline here. Noontime on Sunday, some light snow down around the seacoast and southern New Hampshire. By about 3 o'clock, it begins in Portland up through the Mount Washington Valley. Then it spreads east and north from there. If you're going out to watch the Patriots game and you're in southern Maine, I think there are already a few inches of snow on the ground by the time the game is over. But it's dry through 6 p.m. and even later than that in parts of eastern and northern Maine. Overnight is when the heaviest snow will be. Overnight into first thing Monday morning. And then even though we have snow that lingers into the day on Monday, it's not as persistent. It's more on and off, light to occasionally moderate. But that means this is probably one of those storms where you need several passes and several cleanups. And since this will be such a dry and powdery snow, it can even blow back onto the roads with just a little wind after it's been plowed. 1 foot to 1.5 feet for many in southern and central Maine. Amounts do taper to the north, and there could be a few isolated higher amounts in far southern areas. Seas tomorrow 4 to 6 feet. Freezing spray a problem on the water given how cold it will be. After this storm, we don't warm up. I mentioned maybe it's Tuesday, the next time the coast hits 20, and low temperatures next week, single numbers to near 0. So this is statistically the coldest time of the year, and the weather is matching that for sure.
Helpful note that when we wake up Monday, there's still more to come.
That's an important
point.
The totals are through Monday evening.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
Ryan, thank you.